Yes, everybody. Rush the West End Network. Hope you are all safe and well, my friends. Happy Saturday. Hope your long weekend is going well. Zoom this up a little bit more. Hope your long weekend is going well. Hopefully West End don't rue it today. Obviously, we play Southampton at 3 o'clock at the London Stadium, bright and early as per usual. For anyone new to the channel, we do match day mornings. We try and get you enthused with the game. And that's thanks to our channel sponsors, Match Bingo. Let's just play their little advert quick.
Let's go.
It comes up. No, probably not. Oh, what's that in there? Sorry, just try to play
Let's go.
There we go. If you want to get involved with the game today, you can hit this QR code here, and it takes you to the Match Bingo app for anyone over 18, 18 over, UK based, and you can buy your bingo cards for the game in Southampton. And basically, you have to, you buy some, and a bit like bingo, but not with numbers, with things to do with football. So it might be the time a certain corner is taken and things like that. And you get a line and house, and I think it starts from about £1. So get involved. That would help the channel out massively. And hopefully you'll see a lot more match bingo next season if this little trial goes well. So if you can help us out, it'd be very much appreciated, because obviously it helps pay for the channel. Anyway, we're here. It's Saturday. It's nice and early, a bit earlier than usual. So I've got a promotion, a 1 game promotion today. So I've got a bit more to do today than just be the butter monkey. So wanted to get in early. Want to make sure everything's sorted, because it's I'm in charge today. So there we go. What we got here? Let's have a quick look in the chat. Who we got? Oh, we've got Damien Potter out, JWP out. Very good. What else we got? Let's go here. We've got Katie. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. Who else we've got in the chat? Katie's coming today. Good. Dean's in the chat. Hope you're well, Dean. Have a great day. If we can arrange a strike to start, I'll have a word with Potter. See what we can do. Martin, hopefully we should bring all 3 points today, right? Hopefully. I mean, I was on the way in to listen to Talk Sport, and they were talking about the games, and really, obviously the odds. I don't really understand the odds anymore now, but it was the only game which was relatively in favour of one side. Everything else was quite, you've got to assume, as they say, assumption or assume someone is making a ass of you and me, but you would hope. It's the hope that always kills us, isn't it, West Ham fans? Hope always kills us. It's not a particularly warm day at the moment, a bit windy, a bit grey. Got my jacket on. It's grey when Rusty B's got a jacket on. It's a little bit nippy. But he might brighten up a little bit later on. Not too hot, because I haven't got much head, and that sun beats down. I don't want to get sunburned. Kent's leaving in a bit. Off to Pie Mash. I hope it brighten up a bit. I'm going for a 3-0 today. You have to lay down a marker for what? I mean, exactly, Ken. And that was my sort of train of thought today. And that's what I was sort of saying yesterday. We've got 6 games left, and they're all winnable. In all honesty, where I think beginning of the season we probably think, Brighton away, Spurs. You've got Man United. You're thinking all these tough games, but none of them are playing well at the moment, and a lot of them have got other things in mind. And when we play Forest could be in an FA Cup final potentially by the time we play them, because that final would be on the day we play them, so it would be moved to midweek. Very similar to that Newcastle game when they played midweek with us and then played Liverpool in the final. So anything's possible, but then that is why we are West Ham fans, because everything is possible. Martin says football bingo sounds fun, but that's what it is. Match bingo, get involved with the QR code. They're great lads over at Match Bingo, Leon and the team over there, and they're supporting the channel for the rest of the season, for the away watch-alongs and the match day mornings and stuff like that. And you'll see there'll always be a link. If you can't hit the QR code, there'll be a link in the description to download. And I think it's a couple of quid a card. So if it's your thing, brilliant. If it's not, We totally understand. But they are really, really nice. Paul's here. Hope you're well. Come on, you wines, indeed. Darren's in the chat, usual suspect. Martin Allen, I don't know if that's the Martin Allen, I don't think so. Worried today as I don't see us winning based on recent results. Did you see that Arsenal game come up anywhere? You know, when we played Arsenal at the Emirates, we were all hoping for, you know, a 2-0, 3-0 loss would be a good result. Anything's possible, Martin, when it comes to West Ham, which is why I'm always so optimistic. Because literally, every game, something could happen. We are always been so inconsistent as a side, and so yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful, but we'll see. It's the hope that kills you. It's a DT38 game today as well, so we'll have Tracy Tom Beatty's pitch side as well. GP's in the chat. Check downstairs for your bits. Indeed, for his bits. Well, anyway, check downstairs for your bits as well, Darren, as part of the DT38. That will be a message which is loud and clear throughout the whole day today. What we got here? Let's go back a little bit. My grandson Callum, today's first day. He's supposed to be a lucky mascot as I was 60 years ago. Let's hope, Robert, because I think a decent. I think I'd like to assume. Again, I always say assume that we get a result today, but want to see something. Want to see some, you know, and by the sounds of it, Potter's had had sort of a clear the air meeting, so to speak, because you know what they're seeing in training isn't transpiring onto the pitch, and so you know they had this. So I'm hoping this is a perfect opportunity to right the wrongs and what the quality they're showing in training, by all accounts, hopefully show now when it comes to the actual match day, when it counts. GP's in the chat. Morning. We need some wins from players to want to come next season. Indeed, you want to be on a bit of a positive outlook rather than you don't want to lose the next 6 games in a row, for example. It's not going to put the club in a very good light, particularly with the likes of, we led to believe, like people who we're signing on loan or not on loan, on a freebies, like you know potentially like the likes of Jonathan David. His team are actively looking at the sides that are in for him and seeing how well they're playing. So at the moment, I wouldn't necessarily say we're doing really good, but it just brings a bit of good vibes going into the summer, which is what we need. Particularly with a summer which starts, transfer window starts on the 1st of June. So really, need to get swirling with like Merlin straight away, and having good results makes things a lot easier, doesn't it, in terms of bringing stuff through. Definitely. Howard, good morning to you. Everyone talks. I love everyone talks to each other. What we got here? Let's go up a few more. What's going on? Who's going to the fan zone? Yeah, we'll have Martin at the fan zone. Martin C from Centreforce, friend of the channel. He'll be there, banging the tunes out as per usual. Pre-match, we'll have in here. We'll have Tracy Tombidas talking about obviously the DC38 campaign, and all that good. If you see me, I'm out of the box. So as I said, a 1-game loan out of the box. So I'll be pitch side. If you see me, say hello. If you go into the game, come and say hello. Always helps. Know you've got friends. I think it's statistically in our favour to get 3 points. That means we won't. Well done, GP. Thanks for that. How's the weather? Grey. It's a bit grey, I'll be honest. But I think it'll be about 15, 16 degrees. I think it'll lighten up a little bit. It won't be as nice as the Bournemouth game. That was beautiful. Beautiful weather, that was. But I think weather will be all right. It'll be okay. I'd bring a jacket because, as soon as that sun comes down, actually it won't come down because it won't come down for later on. But it is a bit windy. There is a chill in the wind, that's for sure. What did Mark say? Hope we don't play like we did against Leicester. Players need to play for the badge, the fans and the manager today. I totally agree, Mark. I think the Leicester game, again, I see it as an anomaly, really, because look how Leicester played afterwards, and it was they had the manager bounce. And granted, we haven't really had the manager bounce, but I think there's definitely the opportunity to get some points. As I said, it personally would have been easier, I think, if Ivan Juric was still here rather than Simon Rusk and Adam Lallana, because you get that sort of siege mentality. They're already down, and their players are playing for contracts elsewhere. Up to 4 of them potentially are looking at West Ham are looking at, with the likes of Ramsdale, with the likes of dribbling Harwood Bellis and Carl Walker-Peters as well. So they'll want to put in performance as well, unfortunately. That slide looks silly. Looks like Bob the Builder took acid. It's only been there for like the last 8 years or so, isn't it, Ken? It's been there a long time, that slide. Never fancied it myself. We all need to make London Stadium a 3-point stadium in our favour, unlike this season. It's been 3-point stadium in the opposition's favour, says Michael. Everyone's talking to each other, nice to see. We've got here a GP and Howard. Just get a room, you two. But I'm thinking, I'm quietly confident today. Actually, I'm always confident when it comes to West Ham. But as you said, we've got a situation now where we've got a real opportunity to put some points on the board, get some good vibes going, both on and off the pitch, in terms of just having a bit of momentum, really, because the last thing you want to do is go into the pre-season without any momentum, because it counteracts everything. Let's hope you're well. Let's hope we turn up today. I hope so too, my friend. I hope so too. Everyone's talking to each other. Lovely. I do love this community. Russ, can you play some songs with sexual themes or rap songs with N-words? No, is the answer. I'm not playing the music today. I told you I'm pitchside today. I'm running the show. Today. I'm not pitchside today. I'm not in the box today. I'm back in the box for Spurs, but not today. As a one game, what's it called? Like a loan deal. Quite a loan deal. But I'm very much looking forward to it. It should be fun. It's a totally different perspective. So when I'm in the box, I can see everything, and you're sort of almost in your own world, really, because it's soundproof, so you can really concentrate. Pitside, you've got all the different everything around you. It's really interesting. You can't hear anything as well. It's like pitside, you really can't hear like the music, whereas if you're in the stands, it's strange, very strange atmosphere. Actually, I was going to walk you around to one of our friends, big West Ham fan. He's got a new stand here today for the food, so we'll walk around there. I don't think he's here yet, but we'll probably get one on the channel maybe next week. But we might walk the other way around today. We usually walk this way. I might walk that way today. Mix it up a bit. We need some good vibes. We need to do something differently today, don't we? And whether it means, we've got the starting 11 show a bit later on. I've maybe suggested, we've got an opportunity to release the handbrake today, particularly when it comes to the forward line. Release that handbrake, and whether it means going to a 4 at the back today. Do we really need to go to 3 at the back against Southampton today at London Stadium? I don't think we do. I think it shows adaptability if we can go to 4 at the back in the start, and that will go a little bit sort of 4-2-3-1 then with a striker. Will we have a striker today? That's the question. Will we start with a striker? I don't know. I'd love it. I'd love us to have a striker. I just don't know if we will start with a striker today. I think everyone wants us to start with a striker. Michael says hopefully start 4 at back, 3 mid, 3 attack. That's what I'm thinking, like almost like a 4-3-3 type formation. That to me would allow you to bring in and if we're not bringing a Fulkrug in, then to start with, because you can't play the full 90, then just give Evan like half a game, and then it's just crazy. Ponte Hammers says, why is it can't hit it? Great game for Fulkrug to put a marker down. I totally agree. Jake says, I want to see a striker, no start. No doubt Potter will go with Jedward in midfield. I think he will do. We know that there's certain managers have preferred players. We know Souček was one of Moyes' favourites, and the likelihood. Oh, the sun's starting to come out now. And the likelihood is he might put a bid in for him in the summer. We know that someone like JWP is really favoured by Graham Potter. At the press conference on Thursday, he spoke. He waxed lyrically about him, and as long as it's not unrequited, that's the wrong word. But as long as you can, say that see what he's doing, his contribution. Now, obviously, his contribution is assisting. His contribution is not necessarily bringing as much ball up as possible. But here we got here, Happy Hammerat's in. Happy Hammerat, rather expected. The two youngsters are mascots. I've got to attend as usual suspect. Why are you there so early? You're not doing your normal job. I've got a one-match promotion, or one-match loan deal, depends how you want to look at it. So, yeah, I'll be pitchside today. So if you see me pitchside, come over and say hello, or give me a shout, give me a wave. We got here on Monday, Mill versus Norwich. Nice. Wear your claret and blue. Indeed, JOP is the Potter what suits the Moyes. Totally agree. Morning. Akron, hope you're well. Kieran, good day to your son. Good day, sport. Put another shrimp on that barbie. If you don't know, we've got Kieran and Budgie, the old school hammers. They're on the channel every Wednesday around 10 o'clock UK time. So, yeah, about 10 o'clock UK time, they'll be there. So, don't forget to check them out. Great content, as per usual. My son-in-law is a Man of Match sponsor over there, says usual. Oh, wow. You're spending the cash today, your family, isn't it? Nice to see. Do we get a kiss in the cheek if we meet and greet? To you, GP? No. For Ludders, for Hammerat, of course. It's Aqua's birthday today. Can deliver a strong performance and win, please. Good to see. Yeah, you're splashing the cash today, aren't you? You've got that and that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we'll make sure we give you guys a good old shout out as well. Usual, nice to see you, Russ. I must have missed Darren's as well. I must have missed. Why are you not on the ones and two? It's the floor manager lady I've worked with for 10 years now. Jane, she's away today, so I am taking the reins. So I am pitchside today, which should be good. Looking forward to that. It's all good in the hood. As I said, you've got to keep an eye out for my friend Nugs. They're there today. First time there. Yeah, big West Ham fans as well. So make sure you keep an eye on Nugs. Yeah, no, definitely. No, it should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. Don't forget, it's Nugs. It's Nugs. Don't forget, it's Nugs. Nugs are here today. Look, Nugs are here today. There we go. It's Reece. How you doing, man? You all right? Yeah, good. Good to see you. Buzzing about today?
Yeah, mate. Absolutely buzzing. Can't wait.
You got prime spot. Fucking hell. Look at this. Who'd you have to suck off for this? Jesus Christ.
Mate, you know what? I was surprised when they told us we were going to be here.
Mate, it's brilliant.
When they started leaving us here yesterday morning, I was like, mate,
you kept on going.
Probably more statue next week down there.
Yeah.
And then, it's like the main bridge.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's brilliant.
So, yeah, mate, we've had hundreds of
Cool, chef. West Ham fans like helping out with other West Ham fans.
Yeah.
But honestly, get down here. These are banging. I've been eating them since lockdown. These are banging, these guys. Reece, I'll see you soon, mate. Take care. Yeah, so there's Reece and Nugs. Don't forget to get down here. If you are here today, get down and see Reece. As I said, he's literally where the main bridge is, where the big fan is. Get down here and check him out, because honestly, they are banging. You know me, I love my food, and Nugs are wicked. They are really, really cool. And they are really, as I said, he lost his job. He went then during lockdown, started this business up. And there's a couple of places. There's one in Romford. There's one in Leon C as well. And be here, he's awesome, absolutely awesome. And he's a West Ham fan, so come and check him out. So if you're going to go for a burger, go for Nugs instead. It's nicer, in my opinion. Code. CB. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I'll drop him a message afterwards. Need another pie mash, ladies. Can we set the bar stay by beating Man U by beating them? Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I thought we'll go around this way today. So you can see Reece. Nice to see him. But anyway, I'm buzzing for him because he's it's nice for West Ham fans to do well, and he's doing well. He's doing really well. And I said, they've obviously wanted to take the pitch on for next year. That's why I put him in a really good spot. But if you can, as you said, we've got the bridge straight there, and we've got Nugs over there. I know it says Nuggets, but he's company's called Nugs. So what are you thinking? What score predictions today? Let's get some score predictions going. Who have we got? What are we thinking? I'm thinking a 2-0. 2-0. I'd love it to be 2-0. I'd love to get a couple of goals. I'd love to get a clean sheet. But let me know in the chat what you think the score is going to be. Gary's gone for a 3-0. Sounds good to me, mate. Sounds good to me. And you can get a 2-0 and it be unconvincing. I want a convincing performance. Maybe, lots of opportunities and we're just not just doing it and then we grab a couple, but it was like plain sailing. 4-0, we got 3-1 from Michael. 0-0 says Damien. Welcome, Damien. Welcome back. Who have Arsenal got today? Sadly, I'm thinking a board draw, says Agua. What else we got? Let me try and take your thing off. There we go. We've got here, Kieran's gone for a convincing 2-0. That's what I'll take a convincing 2-0. The Ket to run the show, says Mark. Yeah, well, for led to be believed, there's still an option to go to Man City in the summer, so maybe. Mandy's gone, accepts. Everybody said Damien for the 0-0. Well, Damien's an Arsenal fan now, apparently, so there we go. He's had enough of West Ham, he told me. Oh, you'll never get rid of West Ham. It's like a just goes into your veins and like it's the hope that kills you. Essex Bricks go big and say 4-0. 4-0, wow. And I tell you what, if you are excited and you're good at, you want a bit more excitement than what is a 4-0 victory today, get on to Match Bingo. Hit the QR code there, hit the link in the description below, download the app, get yourself a couple of tickets for the game, get your dobbers and dabbers, eyes down for the first line, 2 fat ladies, you and your mother, and win a couple of quid. It's UK based only and over 18 over, of course. What we're saying, 1-0. If you can get a 200 to 1 at Newcastle yesterday, then we can win 4-0. Was it 200? I don't know. Wow. On the old GGs, 5-0 Caduce hat trick. God, we are a confident bunch sometimes, aren't we? We are a confident bunch. It's the hope that kills us, isn't it? It's the hope that kills us. Well, I was looking at someone asked, will you be around the pitch, man? Yes, I will be. I'll be pitch side all day today. So looking forward to that. And I'll watch the game in the dugout next to the people. The game looks like it's going to be a 3-1 win. Dugout, hope you're well, mate. Nice to see you. 2-0 Bone and Full Crew. I'd love Full Crew to get a goal. I love Full Crew to get a goal today. He's had something stupid like he's made like 4 shots on target or 5 shots and he scored 4 of them or something ridiculous. His shot conversion rate is phenomenal. Look at his lovely shirt. Look at this. Oh, I know what to get. I don't know what to get for the summer. Look at that. God, I look great in that. I look fantastic going to Dubai in that. Oh, little beach towel, little bag. Get involved. Get involved with that. I'm looking forward to that. Dixie's gone. Save session 4-1. There we go. The wind is picking up a little bit. The wind is picking up. Rusty, are you in the dugout today? I want a new slow. Yeah, I'm going to do like a bit like Sir Alex against Sheffield United, if we score in the last minute, run on the pitch, give it and never be seen again. Oh dear. Dixie says now, whatever that means. Now, man. Say, I don't understand what you're talking about. Sorry, Dixie. Yeah, nice to have a walk around here, a bit of a change. You used to go around the other way. Yeah, you used to go around the other way. But yeah, sun needs to break out a little bit now, please. It's still a bit grey and a bit windy. But as you said, if you're getting it, Russ to give you books by the ref today. Yeah, put your money on that. Yeah, I'm not going to do a Paqueta, allegedly. But yeah, as I said, if you're getting down early, if you want a bunch of bites to eat, don't forget to check out Nugs on by the bridge. Big friends of the channel. Morning, Stephen. Hope you're well. Nice to see you, mate. Hope everyone is well. Hope you're well, mate. I'm going to be, as I said, I just want. I don't want to say a win's a given because that's not at all West Ham, as we all know. But it's the performance. You know, it's something that we can, that not just a few people can sort of pick up. Oh, this is good. This is good. But everyone can go, do you know what? We played all right today. Played a good game. Played a solid game. Played some good football. Played some exciting football. And I think it stems from starting with a striker. You know, the difference when Falkirk starts to when, you know, we have Bowen and Kudus up front, which does not work. Does not work. And yeah, it's really, it's so evident to see. And it wouldn't surprise me that the team comes out and Falkirk and Evan Ferguson are on the bench. But don't wait till the 70th minute to bring them on. If Falkirk can only play 45, bring him on at half time and let him play 45. Do you know what I mean? Because too often than not, we sort of like just drag it on, drag it on. Just look at some of these pictures. Some really cool pictures here. Never looked at these pictures. I don't come this way usually, so I don't usually see it. Oh, there's Carlton, Billy. Oh, there's what's his face? Oh, Frankel's mate. Ah, oh, wonderful. It's lovely, that is. That's lovely. Sorry, I'm just looking at these lovely crossed hammer. Ryan's there. Look at fucking Ryan. Look at Ryan Archer there. Unbelievable. Where's me? Unbelievable. No picture of Russell D. Well, that clearly is not a true representation of the fan base. Anyway, that's me moaning about that. As I said, I don't think I'll be watching on today. Anton obviously looking after his dad and stuff. But I'll be walking around the game afterwards. So if you do see me, come and say hello. If you see me pitch side today, come and say hello. Or give me a shout out. Or give me a, "Oi, Russell, come on." All good stuff. All good stuff. Love to see it. And obviously this being the penultimate will be the Spurs game. Two more home games after this. Spurs and Nottingham Forest. Anything's going to happen in the next 6 games with West Ham, as we all know. Anything can happen in the next 24 hours when it comes to West Ham. And that's why we love it. That's why I love it, because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to turn up. I don't know if we're going to play a striker. I don't know. Potter could go crazy and play Ferguson and Falkirk up front today. He won't, but he could do. But yeah, all good in the hood. Well, there's a few more comments. I think we should go and smash them, says Stephen. I hope so too. What else we got here? Let's go for a bit more. Oh, I'm trying to sort out these comments. Anyway, we'll keep that one on. There we go. I thought one thing. Jada will start. Of course he will start. You know he will, because Potter likes him. John's gone for a morning fuss. I've been called worse. 2-0 win for me. Let's hope so. Round by my entrance there, says Darren. Oh, is it? That's good to know. Respects in the hills for silence last week. Yeah. West Ham fans, they are a very, very respectful bunch. And there were some really nice comments by a lot of Liverpool fans about that. We'll be here doing the DT38 stuff today, and at 38 minutes there'll be a round of applause for Dylan, as always, at DT on DT 38 days. So, as always, if you are going, give them a clap. I know you always do that because you're always good peeps. And as I said, if you fancy something to munch on, go and munch on some nugs. The only nugget restaurant in the UK, apparently. That's what they keep telling me. I don't know if it's true, but we'll go with that. And also, don't forget Match Bingo. Hit the QR code now, or the link in the comments below, and we will get yourself a couple of cards. We'll get a couple of cards as well, and see how we do. as always. And that's it, my friends. I think that'll probably do it today. As I said, if you're new around here, don't forget to give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share. If we start against with 3 strikes on the bench, that'd be hilarious, as Mandy. Yeah, it could be more than possible knowing us, isn't it? But that's the thing, you just don't know when it comes to West Ham, do we? We just don't know, and that's part of the reason why I love West Ham. Part of the reason. That's why a little bit I got. He got a bit predictable, didn't it, under Moyes in terms of the starting lineups. It was very easy to predict. It's not so much easy to predict out now. So there we go. We'll win 11-0 and send the fans home happy. If we win today, can we still be caught? I don't think we can be. I don't think we can be. We have to check it. Obviously, we play Ipswich every last game of the season. They're the only ones who can catch us, I think, isn't it? I think. I don't know. Anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Have a great rest of the day. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Much love. Bye-bye.